Have you applied to Sussex yet? It's time to get your college education on track. We'll register you for classes, help with financial aid, and set up your payment options. You're just a few short steps away from a quality and affordable education. Visit sussex.edu/apply, fill out the app, and you're ready.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Julian, you guys are coming off a good campaign. You fell a little bit short against Kittatinny on this field in the state final, but overall, great year. What are you guys looking to do this year?
You know, we're just looking to come back with the same winning mentality. Like Moore Sussex said, we already got that winning mentality that coach built up in the team, and we trust each other, and we got a close bond, and I think we can make it back together if we work hard.
We have a great supporting cast, and we had about 7 sophomores, including myself, play varsity last year, so we just need to be leaders and help the younger kids.
Nothing less than last year, but we're going to have to work for it. I mean, we lost a lot of seniors, but we got good guys coming up, and yeah, looking for a good year.
We're expecting nothing less than what happened last year, going back to the sectional final. We lost a lot of seniors, but we're working hard, so we're going to be confident going into the season.
Very, very good season, and for this year, we expect no different. Our goals remain the same, and that's focusing on the things that we can control, and that's our attitude each day that the kids bring to practice, and also their work ethic. And I like what I see so far. These guys are definitely, confident, humble, but they're ready for the challenge.
Now, to the fan who's coming to a game this coming year, just to tell me some of the guys that you expect to step up and take a leadership role this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And for us, I feel at any school, it really all starts with the quarterback. Besides that offensive line, which we just talked about, but our quarterback's going to be a sophomore, incoming sophomore, and it's Jack Young. He's been doing everything we've asked of him so far. He's a tremendous athlete. He's got speed. He's got a strong arm, and I really like how he's taking command of the huddle. That's one guy to name. We have 2 other guys that have kind of been waiting for their turn. One is Julian Sibley's, who's not new to the program. He's been around. He's been a special teams player, for the last couple of years. Started a few games defensively for us. Now he's getting a chance, to be one of our featured backs and also, be a key spot on the defensive line. So I'm expecting a nice year from him. I like what I see from him in the leadership role he's taken in the weight room and so far at practice. And then we got another guy returning, taking on another lead back role would be Peyton Nolan. He played as a sophomore. So, I'm excited to see them. And then we got Aaron Fantasia, who, does a little bit of everything, receiver, running back, started at safety. So there's some young guys in there, but I'm very confident that they're going to have successful seasons.
As a running back, you're going to rely on that offensive line in front of you. Just talk about your offensive line and what they're expecting from themselves.
Yeah, I mean, we lost a couple up front last year, but we got some really good guys coming up. Shane Annery, Jacob Tonking, Jesus Blanco. So, I'm ready. I think they're going to do a good job.
We have a mixture. We're going to have 2 seniors on the line, and we have 3 juniors. So many of those guys have at least played, at the varsity level, played in games, even if they didn't start, at a position last year. They were behind some solid guys, and they learned from them. And their confidence is up, which is the key thing. They're ready to compete, and the speed of it. The game's starting to slow down for them, which I like to see. But and we also use our tight end in that as well, which you talked to Jabari, and he started all the games last year as a sophomore, so he's back as a junior. It's another lineman for us. So I'm pretty confident with our line, and I'm very happy with the way they're progressing.
You guys have Lenape Valley, your first game, always a good program. They were a little bit down last year, but that doesn't last over at Lenape. And Coach Barzero himself played for Coach Smolin back in his playing days. So just talk about how big of a game that is and how much you guys are looking forward to week 1.
It's a great competitive thing between us. We always go at it, but at the end of the game, we're shaking each other's hands, we're smiling. Win or lose, they're great guys over there. I know they work hard, but I think we got a chance at beating them.
Looking forward to Lenape. We just want to be aggressive. We understand that it's going to be the first week. We may make a couple of mistakes, but Coach always says if we're going to make some mistakes, make sure that they're physical and fast. And we know how those guys play. We went to camp with them, and I think it's going to be a really great game.
Looking out just same way it came out last year. Good team. probably be a good game. And yeah, just want to know each week.
Now they have a lot of returning guys, but I mean, it's a game we expect to win. So nothing less than going 1-0 that week. We're going to be ready for that game.
The theme remains the same. It's a faceless opponent, and we got to focus on those things that we can control. And that's what we got to do is work better, work hard, and be disciplined ourselves. And the stuff on the field will take care of itself. So we just really got to focus on our preparation and trust in our process. And it's worked so far. And we're not tweaking it so much. We're still holding the kids accountable and to that same standard. And the kids wouldn't want it any other way.